Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Hi, Violet Heart. Hi, Mega Man. Hi, Golza. How's everyone doing today? Meadow's dying,
Streaming
I
is
think.
scary.
Oh, she's scared. No, I don't get it, actually. It's September, not October.
Ah, shit, I'm a month early.
Yeah. Hi,
I
Red
stuck
Reaper.
the screen back in.
Yep.
Ah,
Gosh, it's pretty funny.
how's everybody
clues.
doing today? Did you know that our morale is crowdfunded?
Uh-huh. So you have to clap or else willpowers dies.
Please.
It's very important.
Fucking
Uh-huh.
Will Powers taking a picture of you Googling how to be lawyer, and he's just, look at my lawyer, dog, I'm dead.
I'm fucking...
Oh dear, a shiny hunt
Oh, a shiny hunt.
from
I know
Violet
that
Heart.
button. Wait a minute, go to the website.
Yeah.
And type in H2, no. 8192. Doot. And 3804.
Alas.
Better luck next time.
Oh wait, shit. Well, Violet Heart, you just got your points refunded instead of me marking it as complete.
Fuck
Oopsies.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
You got your money back on that loss. Keep gambling.
God.
We encourage gambling addictions. We don't
No.
just encourage gambling responsibly, we encourage gambling addictions.
Wait, hold on.
We want you to get addicted
Huh?
and ruin your life.
Aw. When did we
It's
start
true.
saying that?
Just now. They just signed it into our contracts. I don't like it
Ooh.
either.
Who do I have a contract
They...
with?
Them...
The NBs are behind this. They, them are responsible.
They... Them are responsible.
Alright, I got some blood here. I'm ready to sign.
I didn't even ask you to make a blood pact. That's impressive that you got that ready so fast.
God. Well, I hope that you all are ready to continue this thrilling adventure. Oh, don't worry, it's not my blood. Alright, well, that makes it fine then, Fire Gold. Red Reaper, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Ba-ba-ba-bo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bo.
Oh, it got retconned? Understandable. Let's just get right into it before this bit becomes any more convoluted. Hi. Oh, fuck. Hi.
Wait, where did it say that it was retconned? Wait, what?
Well, it is now.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Anton.
I cease.
Uh-huh.
I cease, and then you just hear like the Discord leave call noise.
Oh. I don't remember.
I have ceased to be.
That would be pretty scary.
Yeah, that is pretty scary. Not gonna lie.
Well, let's just get right into it. Sometimes you have to do Lost Scared.
Uh-huh. Sometimes you have to do scared law.
Uh-huh. Dear, did you know? October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Valentine & Co. law offices.
Oh.
That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Wait, no, Maya. Okay. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Aw. Maya!
So what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, V.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
An initial trial? What's that?
And that's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. And they had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you've no time to waste.
Well, anyway,
Check on the butler.
this is just an accepted thing.
It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. October 19th, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Miss Valentine, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Oh, wow, Viola. You must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Bwomp. Oh, dang. Hey, WP, only 1 day left.
God.
Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
Sorry, I just saw a really good picture. Okay, I key smashed at it. Okay. I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, no one dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Great, cool.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella, aside from the fact that he sucks?
Oh,
Sucks shit ass?
He used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. And now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Dun
5
dun
years
dun.
October 19th, Global Studios main gate.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. See? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
But we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh, she's alive!
Cool. I
She
was...
didn't join Boris Cardi.
God. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Viola?
No, it doesn't, Maya.
She's 17, she can't know.
About Mr. Hammer.
Arrgh! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay. Whatever, dude.
Well, anyway. Well, I guess we lost this case.
October 19th, Global Studios, employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. That's where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
No touching!
Eee!
Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack!
Hi, Tex. How's it going?
Hi.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
I'm imagining the gumshoe saying dramatique you.
Dramatique,
way.
indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
He might actually be helping us.
He actually starts doing detective shit.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, they'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Well, now everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee
Steak-
area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How
Alright.
goes your investigation? What?
Oh, I was just gonna say this is unrelated to the game, but I have made a quick and dirty height chart in Google Sheets of the sport ladies. I was working on that before we started stream, and I just kind of was finishing it.
Oh,
So if anybody wants to know the height of any of the football ladies, you can just ask me.
Hey.
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Edgeworth has not, like, done anything meaningful. He has been on the back foot just because of his fucking, like, witnesses. Fucking, he has
Edgeworth
been...
doing anyway? Yeah?
Miss Titan, Red Reaper, is the biggest, but Miss Giant is the second biggest, but Miss Giant is fatter. So Miss Giant is the biggest by volume, Miss Titan is the biggest by height.
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. Yeah, he was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Oh.
Talk about burns, pal.
Azure. Oh wow, the furry of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say,
Bottled coffee?
whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Found on a table in the employee area. Bears Jack Hammer's fingertip. Prints. Not his tips. Those are in a coffin now.
His frosted tips.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? No!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1?
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Busquet, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. Guess she had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye from
Spider-Man 3, a movie that hasn't been released yet?
Yeah, the movie that I had a psychic premonition of.
Oh my gosh. Dirt.
I didn't even read the fucking actual line.
You know,
What dirt? Okay.
bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then?
Fascinating. Left in stasis. But what do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now.
There was some genuine distress for that. No? Awesome. I'm glad I'm doing my job.
Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No. No!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. Yeah, they're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but but it had to happen.
It's sad, but they decided it had to happen.
Well, it's sad, but it had to happen. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. Yeah, they want to forget all this ever happened. Yeah, they want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. If you feel, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here.
Me when Cartoon Network started
Here,
doing
take
live
a look at
action
this.
shows.
My badge. No. And this is...
She did, like, the fucking energy of the take that means you just, like, shove this right into her
I
face.
fucking threw this directly at her. What the fuck was that? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just because some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Yeah, apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died. Badly. Someone died?
Yeah, it was an accident, of course. Anyway,
Hi, Centaur.
the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer... And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
And you know who knows more about this? Miss Olvig. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Well, back we go. 3 seconds of Gumshoe's theme.
This was when you walked past him and you just hear his theme for a brief second. Oh, what? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, V. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Now I'm gonna casually approach Wendy Oldbig and
this is me, like, standing, like, way over here by this tree and going, I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. And then she, like, leaps out of the guard fucking station and rushes over to me and gets right up into my face.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, V. Penny Nichols. Ah!
Yeah, the joke is that she's a part-time worker!
Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that and the recently departed, no less. Suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldwick, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Power's costume.
It's the picture of him in Studio 2, right?
No, it's the sleeping pill.
Or would that not make sense out of context?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so...
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Huh? I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. This bottle contained sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle.
Huh. Oh, I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbeck? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldwig.
You're right! 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. God damn, dude. I knew something was up with her. I didn't expect that.
Right?
I thought she was gonna be like a fucking, like, I don't know, a fucking mystic or something. I was not expecting, like, a fucking mafia.
Yeah, no, this is actually a very
member.
mundane crime.
Yeah, it was way more of a mundane crime. Well, I'd say the nails helped to build it, too. That's pretty good. And that was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbeck. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbeck. Here, take this.
Huh? A photograph?
Look at this photograph. Oh! That's what it was!
Huh. Well, would you look at that?
That's why it was bent!
Wait a second. This is the picture.
This is the picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is Challengers, by the way.
This is what happens in Challengers, I think.
Yeah, a guy dies.
And also it's gay.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. This definitely doesn't make me laugh. Look at this photograph. Oh shit, that doesn't make me laugh. Anyway, he pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. It was 5 years ago.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer.
Isn't your court record, like, maxed out at this point? Oh, it just scrolls.
There
Okay.
can just be a second page, yeah.
This changes everything.
This is something else.
This is something else.
October 19th, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, V, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. And he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? Wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? Ugh.
October 19th, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, V, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Ha! Ha! Ooh! Ooh! Oh!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm imagining in Japanese this being ko ni chi wa.
God. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, V. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. V, she did it. She's the killer. My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it.
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh. Oh dear.
Good lord.
October 19th, Studio 2 trailer.
What wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still
She
on a
was-
high from getting
oh.
that rare card she needed. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. This is where they held that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures on how much the set costs. Can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. There's some flowers here.
That one is a fluffy bunny.
Oh my
Oh, that's Vasquez. Watching the
God.
clouds.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And that one is a top hat.
That
And
one,
that one.
well, it looks like a penis.
That one over there looks like me killing Jack Hammer. And that one over there looks like another penis. But bigger.
More desirable.
This is brushing over. Sorry, I didn't even fucking read it.
Don't worry about it, it's all old dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I like that we can initiate a conversation from over here.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's time to do the Ace Attorney 1 thing and be an idiot presenting the key evidence to the killer.
You don't like do this anymore in the ones that follow
I
on
am
from this
told that
game?
you do not do this anymore. You just take it to court once you have the evidence rather than revealing your hand.
God.
Yeah. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old, but... old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldvik, V.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
To be fair, you are still in the midst of Googling how to be a lawyer. You haven't gotten to the article that says don't show key evidence to the killer.
The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Anyway.
Maya, why are you
wind.
making those noises?
No, what? And she went inside the trailer.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? Well, that's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh, dear, put that on YouTube.
What?
The clip.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure?
Oh,
What do
she
you
finally
mean?
has like a new face on.
Must
the
I
sprite.
spell
You know shit's
everything
serious.
out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! I mean, Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
The security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who bought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
But what? This is valuable evidence.
Boys!
Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle them, boys. I want that photo. Look at them! They got the fucking Yakuza on us!
They got the you could draw these guys as the fucking Sinister Six ass like old cartoon thing.
Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Realizing that this has similarities to an upcoming Moonchaser thing.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should Diva Skye care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you are going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. Diva Skye, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Thank fuck! Holy
So,
shit!
I guess this is
First time
the...
I've been glad Gumshoe has been here.
Yeah, I think
Oh my
this is
God.
the moment where we learn that Gumshoe has a gun. Because I don't know how he's gonna win this fight otherwise.
He's got some guns. Ayo.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this
Dick,
contest will
my
be
beloved.
decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
The brother's cock.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Yeah, so this is the case where you learn that Gumshoe is actually a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's bumbling, but, you know, he just kind of was on the wrong side during that, like, the first, you know, 2 cases, and he's kind of getting in your way here, but, like, he is trying to be a detective, and, you know...
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Didn't lose connection, though.
I'm still at... I mean, no, I don't know. Okay, there. What were you saying?
I think it is interesting, that, like, Gumshoe is just kind of, like, so, like, bumbling and stuff and getting in your way for these first few cases, but, like, he is, like, genuinely a guy looking for, like, the truth. He's a little not bright, but, you know, he's got a heart of gold, and I like that.
Gosh.
I was really scared.
Well, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
The detective... For a second, I forgot I was Maya. Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Viola? Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? Diva Skye. To be continued. Right
Diva
now.
Ski.
Holy
To
shit.
be continued right the fuck now.
Correct.
After I pee.
Oh, fuck. She's the pisser. Oh.
I didn't know that such a thing was possible. Well, how y'all's day doing, huh? I've been suffering through the mortifying ordeal of having a bad internet connection. But aside from that, I'm doing just dandy. Oh, much better now that you're home. Heck yeah, so happy for you. I'm sorry for you, Centaur. I give you a supportive little pat. If this is acceptable behavior. Yeah, it's taking her a while.
You are now shaking hands with the giant plushie. Do you think this is acceptable wolf-like behavior?
Yeah. Smiles.
Oh, okay. You are now laying in the breakfast nook. Do you think?
Gosh.
Anyway, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
Final day. Trial.
God.
October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4.
The chat is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence.
And also, please, don't bring fucking witnesses with incomplete witness testimonies, please. For the love of God, I hope that was the last time.
Mr. Ashworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Ashworth seems a bit on edge today.
For what it's worth.
Oh, true.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Ashworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Oh my god, I am not on my A game today with the voice acting. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios.
Finally, somebody who just cooperates. On the day of
I'm
the
sure
murder,
she will
you were
continue to cooperate the entire time. Oh, also, Big Brained Bug, welcome, and also, oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you.
Fuck yeah! Inspiring the world!
Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee! I'm getting the yawn out. Alright. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I am not here.
Okay, there we go.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
I'm sure... V, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Toothbaz also in Spot 3 to be Jamaica, Georgia. Toast!
Toast.
Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Excuse me?
Witness testimony the day of the murder.
Excusez-moi?
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
Gonna set her pants on fire. That'll prove she's guilty.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel, stint and fleel.
I like how you
My-
do like an elf voice instead of Jack Black.
Flint and steel.
Oh, a little flint and steel. Yes, of course.
Is my Jack Black voice a fucking elf voice?
He's an elf to you.
God.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
Grabs van, puts it in my pocket.
I see. Very well. Miss Valentine, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Viola. Let's do it.
Cross-examination, the day of the murder. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a little bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. She's a tough nut to crack. Stop interrupting the testimony.
As for the defense, is that a van in your defense folder, or are you just happy to be in chat?
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Edgeworth crash out arc.
Everybody just taking turns fucking shitting on other Edgeworth.
And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times.
You would think?
You would think?
All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright.
I love that sometimes when you press one of these, it makes you look like a complete idiot.
And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Miss Valentine. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well, V, did you find anything?
kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she just said somewhere.
Right, let's think about our evidence, alright?
I tried thinking, let's panic instead.
Cool, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I have decided we are going to grab the nearest object that you can hold in your hands and run around screaming in the courtroom, fall over, and die.
Okay, let's come up with a second plan.
Okay. Let's come up with a backup plan just in case that doesn't kill us.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Let's do that first, and then... Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. Let me have this.
God.
Oh shit, oh shit, I didn't realize you were a defense attorney. Well, let's let you win this one.
Ended at 4. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit tab. I meant to hit the tab key.
I'm keeping tabs.
So, the plates in the employee area had bones on them, but the ones at Studio 2 didn't.
Yeah.
They were having T-bone steak without the T-bone,
T-steak.
right? I think that's really the only evidence I have here.
Is it?
Does any of this seem relevant?
Wait, hang on. Go back to the monkey head.
215 and 4.
Blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. Didn't the meeting start at 12?
Yes.
How would she have known? Because she said something about the monkey's head not like, oh, you know, the monkey's head had fallen down. I wouldn't wanted to walk, so we took the van.
True.
That
If the meeting ended at 4, you wouldn't have known about the monkey head. Unless you saw it at 2:30.
Yeah, I guess unless she saw it at 2:30. So I guess that's not really... You could do a cheeky little save state, but I don't know which... Because, like, she revealed that information in a pressing of one of them and not in the testimony itself. So something tells me that... While it might be a discrepancy, it's not going to come up right now. And also, it's perfectly capable. Okay, the music stopped. That was correct.
Ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Miss Valentine?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Miss Valentine, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't
You
eat
ate a
any
boneless
steak during
steak.
that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Marge! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Miss Valentine, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Valentine?
Let her claim what she wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that the day would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits. You and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Well, we were gonna engage in a battle of wits, but you appear to be unarmed. Your bob sucked me good and hard through my shorts.
Your mom sucked me good and hard through my shorts!
Good luck, Viola. Get sucked good and hard through your shorts.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. It's time for me to actually have dinner. Hold on a moment. We're going to have to save this pot for a bit later.
Oh, because you're gonna have your dinner, dear?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go grab that real quick.
You're gonna have your dinner of a T-bone steak. What did y'all have for dinner today? What did y'all have for dinner yesterday? What will you all have for dinner tomorrow? All these questions and more you can answer right now. Please, I crave questions being answered. Pancakes and bacon because I was depressed. Yesterday was a barbecue with burger and tomorrow's cod and a wrap. Oh, that all sounds really good, not gonna lie. I went to a breakfast place today. I woke up at like 7:30 to go have breakfast, so I've actually been awake for nearly 12 hours already. Typically when we do these streams, I've only been awake for like 4 or 5 hours. But I posted it in the Sphere Studio. I had bacon, toast, scrambled eggs, and hash browns with onions. Yeah, the hash browns are so... I've been thinking about hash browns a lot. They are very, very good. Yeah, very, 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 very good. Say you're woke then? Oh yeah, I'm very woke and a little tired, not gonna lie. Not going to lie to you. I'm a bit tired. My tendency is to cook. We have some frozen hash browns. I don't know enough to make the hash browns myself. Oh, Mega Man is going all in on the shiny. Holy shit!
Scary. All right, let's take it one at a time, dear.
All right, you got it ready?
Yes.
Mega Man.
5821.
Mega Man.
4310.
Mega Man.
7365.
Mega Man.
5857.
Beep.
7590.
Mega Man.
3032.
None of y'all are winners. I'm sorry.
It's very tragic to say. Anyways, dear, before I have a mouthful of food, it's air fryer chicken and steamed broccoli, okay?
Yay!
Yippee, yay, yippee, yippee, yay, yay, yippee.
Anyways, this break we should talk about how it's the Tuesdaversary. The 1 year
Tuesdaversary!
anniversary of our shared superhero setting.
Also, Violet Heart is doing a shiny hunt.
Okay. $4038.
Tuesdaversary, yeah! Just like... God, it's already... Like, I am simultaneously feeling, God, it's already been a year, and man, it's only been a year? But I think at this point, it's like like, the like, you know, the usual suspects have become so ingrained into my thoughts and, like, OC repertoire and stuff that at this point, like, I feel like I couldn't know what my life is like without them, you know? You know?
This time last year, nobody would believe that in a year from now, like over the course of the next year, you would think more about Indigato than about Marshmallow Fluff.
Yeah, no, that's one of the crazy things is that Marshmallow Fluff seriously fell off of my, like, interests after, like, the Toosverse. And it's not because I don't like Marshmallow Fluff, I just think that the Toosverse has more for me to think about.
Yeah, it's got more narrative potential to it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, that is absolutely, like, I never would have thought that it would have gone like that, and I'm glad it did. And I remember, like, that, like, September or October, I think it was that September, because you were there for, like, Art Prize. We were thinking a lot about the usual suspects. We were developing some, like, facts about them. And I think that's when I sketched up the image of, like, Indigato's apartment. You know, the Alex's apartment. That's
like,
kind of the Toos headquarters.
Doodles that I did of, like, Graham with the welding mask and stuff.
Yeah. Which I still absolutely love that the Alex's apartment that he now owns. So it's, or, you know, Alex's, like, house on top of his business that he now fully owns is, like... Yeah, there's probably, like, a couple of rooms that have been taken over for the usual suspects' purposes. Because Graham uses the living room sometimes. You know how it is. And fucking, I like as well that, Trisha and Graham, like, live there. I think it's great, the fact that they both live there, because it means that, like, Graham, this really rich guy, is choosing to live in a condo, in an inner city little, like, condo above a small business, and I think that is a wonderful, just, like, simple encapsulation of his character.
Also, I've just seen the cutest thing in the world.
Oh?
There's someone posting a little comic of someone talking about, like, oh, you think it might be difficult to maintain to find someone right in a relationship when you are blind, but and then dolly over to their partner who is a Gorgon. And no risk of being turned to stone.
Gosh. Oh, that's really cute.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Gorgons are a very interesting concept. I want to use them for something someday. It's just Medusa that turns people to stone, though, right?
Maybe. I feel like people have just kind of applied it to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, like all vampires are Draculas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Gosh. I think I'm like also very happy at the fact that Bun gets to live at the condo, because it's like I think for her it gives her a lot more stability, even if her life is kind of still constantly work bun,
At least
bun, maybe sleep.
At least then she also has the opportunity to just spend some time and relax with her friends in a place where she can be open about, you know, the frustrations of being Bunite.
Yeah, rather than just going home and being alone, she can go home and be together. She can complain, you know, it's like, "Oh, it's just like this." I don't know what she would complain about, but then the other two can respond back. It's like, well, next time, you know, we can be there and we can kick their ass, okay? You know, or it's like, you know, or like having advice, etc. Like, it's nice. Also, Corey is there.
Corey is there,
I
and
think
Corey
given the-
knows, so that's another person that she can vent to.
Yeah, like, I'm sure that, like, Trisha and Corey have had one-on-ones, and Corey just kind of takes all this in, is just like, I know nothing about
Damn, dude, that's
what
crazy.
it's like. Yeah, damn, that's fucking crazy, dude.
You'd never catch
Holy
me being Bunite.
God. If I had to do half the shit you did, I would go crazy or something. I had struggle enough with my office job. Yeah. What about her sisters? Her siblings? Because one of them is non-binary, you see.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, they don't
Quinn
live there,
and,
they aren't around as much, but, you know, they probably visit each other sometimes, so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, Trisha had those moments individually of being called out by Quinn and, fuck, what was her name? Valerie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn and Valerie just, like, both... both calling her out. You know what I'm ashamed I haven't done in the past year is design any kind of coworker, you know, any of the employees at Blumenthal Blooms and Bakery.
I think that would be really good to, like, create a dynamic there. Especially
because
to
I
have
barely depicted him doing his job.
thematic parallels between Alex's, you know, employees at the bakery and Graham's employees at the lab.
Thematic parallels.
Uh-huh, because
Perfect
Graham is,
rendition of
like,
sibling
the head
constancy.
of the engineering department, so he absolutely has underlings.
Hey, and Bun is an assistant manager.
Yeah.
They all have some level of, like, management and leadership in their jobs. Also, yeah, I mean, Peep, the reason why both of them immediately clocked Bunite as Trisha is because they know what their sister sounds like.
Also, perfect rendition of siblings talking because I myself am a middle sibling. So I just understand it.
Aww.
Huh. It says my connection with OBS is fine, but my connection with Discord is just completely fucked right now, so let me disconnect and reconnect, maybe. Okay,
Hello?
there you go. Hello.
I'm assuming the audience, because like I was watching the stream like a hawk. I did not see it once buffer.
Yeah, no.
So I'm
It
assuming
was
the audience got the answer to that question.
Uh-huh. I mean, what did you not hear?
Perfect rendition of siblings talking. Well,
Because I myself am a middle sibling, just like Trish.
yeah. Like, look, you got you got the dynamics here. You know, Bun is a middle sibling of 3. Graham is an only child. You know, Ram is an only child, and Gato is a fucking like way older brother. He's like 7 years older than his brother. He was obviously probably on babysitting duty when he was available. Fucking, I'm realizing now as well that the age gap between Alex and Carson is like the same age gap that my 2 nephews have between each other. So I need to watch them carefully as they grow up. See, how can I use this for my characters?
I am interested in this.
I'm 3rd in the lineage. Gosh, feel the 2nd.
Of 4.
Yeah. It's funny, dear. Your sibling situation and my dad's sibling situation is the exact same. You are the 2nd sibling of 4, with the 3rd one being a sister, and the only sister. Well, like the only sister compared to you. Youngest of 9. I forget you are the youngest of 9, a centaur. I've said my
forget that you have the family of like a 19th century laborer. Like after healthcare got good enough that like it wasn't like 1 in 3 kids die in childbirth and then another third die in childhood, but still not to the point where people started having only like 2, 1, or no kids on the regular.
God. God. I've said my sibling situation before, but for a quick recap, I am the youngest of 3, but I am the youngest as in 10 and 8 years younger than my siblings who also have a different dad. So I feel like in some ways I am a youngest child who also grew up as an only child. Not having one older sibling was rough sometimes. I also think it's like interesting their family situations, like Bun's siblings just know. They immediately clocked it and they're fine with it. Graham obviously does not want his parents to know at all, or else they would fucking kill him probably. Or at least try and convince him. If not that, they would probably try and convince him to swap sides or some shit. And then Alex, his family doesn't know. Corey knows, and I guess because they married, Corey is now family. But, you know, the Corey knows, but then his younger brother does not, and his younger brother kind of complains about both superheroes and supervillains. For anybody who does not know this basic lore about Carson Blumenthal, Alex's younger brother.
I have water now.
Carson Blumenthal is a college basketball player, so he actually went further in sports than Alex did by actually doing basketball in college rather than like just stopping at high school football.
Oh, God.
And fucking Carson has just like left college and is not a pro player. He's decided to not become a pro player, and instead he is now a construction worker.
Uh-huh.
which is why he complains.
Oh, yes. The samurai spear.
Anyway, we return.
Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? Because after all, it was mended with duct tape. I don't care if you're fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you tried to stab someone with this, it would just break.
Yeah.
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear
Also, yeah,
was
especially
found
if they were in
lying
that
next to the
bulky
victim's
suit.
body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. It's mended with duct tape! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember
What?
that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Mods!
Everybody's still slapping the tables. They don't care about the
Uh-huh.
Vasquez. Vasquez, why do I keep saying Vasquez? It's Vasquez. Anyway,
Miss Valentine, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
Ugh.
Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the
I'm very
samurai
sane.
spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Miss Valentine, can you tell us the weapon that was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can tell you. It was one of the fucking spikes on the flower box. And she knew that it was she knew that it was sharp enough to kill because, might I remind everyone, she saw it happen.
literally was right there.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Miss Valentine. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Look at this photo. Don't laugh.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Mods! If I cannot have mods, this child will be suspended. Miss Valentine, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a closed-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Gah.
Holy cow.
Miss Valentine, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Diva Skye meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago!
Precisely. Ironic.
It's like
isn't
poetry.
it?
It sort of rhymes.
Very creative, Miss Valentine. I could use a sheep like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Miss Valentine, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned it to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
Van.
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Miss Valentine, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet you she could move it. I'll put $5 down now.
Well, here's the thing. The body was discovered at 5. Mr. Monkey was removed at 4. She said that they took the van to Studio 1 at 4 o'clock, once the blockage was removed. They didn't do it in 15 minutes. They waited hours before disposing of the body.
There would have been plenty of time to change the costume if they could as well.
Correct. So, she couldn't deal with it. 15 minutes is kind of a short amount of time. You see, even I cannot do the impossible. Therefore, Miss Valentine, I didn't do it. Agreed? Not agreed.
No.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance?
Van!
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Van!
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Miss
Well, Your
Valentine?
Honor, if you'll just look at the van in my pants.
Oh, Miss Valentine, I thought you were just happy to see me.
It pulls it out like a fucking Animal Crossing item where it's just a leaf. Oh, oh I see. I didn't.
Please
Well, I
show
didn't
us
realize
how
that was
she
furniture.
carried the body.
I didn't realize that was furniture. I'm going to be real.
Miss Vasquez,
Van!
you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it.
Van!
Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Aye. There. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got up, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Oh, Valentine. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he was. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Miss Valentine. I lose, you win. It was fun.
Wait, is that it?
Win? So, what happens next?
I won!
Don't, me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Or something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean... Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Miss Valentine, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Miss Valentine. What?
Mods, Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
I need to kill him.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I think she did it.
Yeah.
And I think that this photo is proof. Miss Vasquez, you did it! That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No.
Miss Valentine,
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm not that sure helped this chat get any closer to a verdict.
What do I do now? Testify again, I suppose. If you didn't do it, who did? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Miss Valentine. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Miss Valentine. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I did it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! I've come so far only to fail.
Looks like a job for Mia.
Seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
One of the best lines from the entire game right there.
So fucking anticlimactic for somebody like Edgeworth.
God.
Christ. God,
Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed, verily, I'd say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the chat concerning this matter.
Hi, guys, scrambling. V. Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Buddy, he's getting a guilty verdict just on her.
Yeah, and he's gonna get a guilty verdict on her. He's always gonna get it.
Edgeworth.
He's realizing that this is not worth it.
Witness
This is
testimony.
not Edge worth it.
After finding the body.
I have to pee real quick, dude.
I was with Sal and Aldrich, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Aldrich, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Miss Valentine, your cross-examination.
I await me bubble 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 bubble.
I was trying so hard to hold it in. I'm sorry.
Miss Valentine, can I team up with you so I get a victory as well?
We got a #1 victory royale, Edgeworth, together.
Yay!
Okay, V, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. V,
Right.
nickname.
Cross-examination after finding the body.
Cramination.
What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
That's a very suspicious way to word that.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should
Shit,
try
she's
to
good.
listen what people are saying, girl. Girl?
The witness will continue her testimony.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
Hey,
Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Huh. Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Howes doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers!
God damn, dude, he's a giant lion
Well,
man.
I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
Hey, V. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
We like to leave him in the costume in storage overnight. It's more affordable that way for the production.
Calling you? Yeah, sometimes the guy in the costume walks around at night.
I just thought I'd leave a message to help you get situated on your first night.
God, thank you for picking up on that.
Oh, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. And did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to also have given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She is not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. But weren't they just left sitting on a chair? in Studio 1? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Fucking Edgeworth, let's go!
Mods! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
Can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Huh. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured, and so I couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. You have to find something to peg her.
Oh, we're gonna get her, catch her with her pants down and peg her? Is that what we do in court nowadays?
Yes. It's really weird.
No, it's
Or
a good
everything
thing this
we've
is
done until
all
now will have been
out.
wasted.
God.
I believe in you, V. Go get him. Sorry, I talked over you, but...
Alright. What do we have here that goes against that? This is how she knew. Because fucking... Right! She just fucked herself! She said Hammer was injured, not Powers was injured! She thought Hammer was injured because he was limping in the fucking suit! You idiot! I'm the smartest person alive! Awaga!
I'm going to kill you!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What? Miss Valentine, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah!
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Mods! Mods! I will have mods!
Witness! Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this chat. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. This is my proof.
This is the photo from before?
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that incident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Miss Valentine. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
He stopped being useful.
Miss Valentine, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Well, I believe...
It was the sleeping pills. He was sleeping on the job all the time.
No. No. Remember, he went to the place to confront her about the blackmail. He was probably going to go public with it because he knew that he couldn't sink any lower than he already had. But she needed to keep it under wraps, and so to ensure his silence, she killed him. She didn't have a motive. It was only in the spur of the moment that he gave her the motive. He had stopped being useful, just as you said.
Yeah.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill De Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
Yeah!
So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I
She's
am
making
guilty.
peace with death.
It was me. Someone call an ambulance!
There's blood everywhere! We're too late!
Miss Vasquez!
What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no. How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please. Please don't die. Please.
Congratulations, Miss Valentine. I lose. Again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's De Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Miss Valentine,
Yes, Your Honor?
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Hey, thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Oh, he's just there now. Yay!
That is all. This chat is adjourned.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Miss Valentine.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Probably because you were beloved in his place. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! Throws it at you. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
And Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Viola Edgeworth. I don't like how front-facing Edgeworth looks.
Say something, Valentine. I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Valentine. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Gay.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Also, can we bring up where the hell the confetti at the end of the trials comes from? Like, is there someone whose job is purely just to make it?
I'm pretty sure that Gumshoe does have a throwaway line about making the confetti.
Well, I know he's a barely anything character, but should we give Manuel a court-ordered persona? Mouse,
Oh,
a not a
Lord.
mouse.
True. Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Viola Valentine. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
And then you'd, like, step around him so that you're in front of him again.
Miss Valentine? Was that guy your boyfriend?
What? Boyfriend? As if? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Viola?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Are you gay? Are you straight? Come on, Viola, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial.
Just kind of walks away without telling her.
I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Pink princess. Viola! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Trans?
And Ayo, wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. What did you think of Case 1-3, dear?
People say it was weird. I liked it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Edgeworth is fucked.
A brand new episode has been added. Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes.
Gosh, yeah, no, I don't. Maybe it's just because I have such a small sample size, but I do think that that was good. That was good. It was a
Yeah.
bit tedious at parts, but it was good. Also, is this the one where Edgeworth cross-examines a parrot?
Well, there does appear to be a parrot there. And there's this guy
Yeah.
who seems to be using dark magic. And there's Mike Wazowski down here.
Dark magic to alter your perceptions and form, or even worse. Smiles?
I think that one's just really fun, and it very cleanly, especially with that final day, sets up Case 1-4.
Gosh.
I think what I shall do is that I will say my goodbyes now, and then I will leave us all on the cliffhanger of the intro to episode 1-4.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly, Anton.
Okay.
Case 1-4 next week.
I see. I see.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, yeah, we will be indeed doing the next case, beginning it, starting next week. For now, I hope that you all enjoyed hanging out here tonight, enjoyed the climactic end, the battles of wits which were undertaken by both me and Edgeworth at the same time, tag teaming, getting this W together, making him gay, possibly?
Turning Edgeworth gay.
Yeah. Also, I hope that you all stick around on Saturday. We will be, finally, after a week's hiatus, be continuing the adventures and the mayoral campaign of Gornt the Blastoise in Pokemon Leaf Green version. We're going to be challenging the last gym and Victory Road in that stream.
Here's hoping life doesn't get in the way again.
Uh-huh. For now, I hope that you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, and a good however long it is until we see each other again. Let's look at the intro to Case 1-4 and get a impression of what might be going on next week.
All right.
It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas.
Oh. Huh. Merry Christmas
Merry
means
Christmas
it wasn't
indeed.
Christmas.
So,
Well, damn.
I'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.